What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Nate Fibbich. This is Fibbich Fishing. And today I got a short little video for you. We're going to go over some ice fishing lures, some ice fishing rods, and hopefully I'll give you a little bit of insight on my setup as I go out ice fishing this year. Now, I got the itch to go, and I'm sure you do too, so let's get into it. I want to kind of rank a few of the lures that I've been using over the last couple years. And my go-to, especially after this last year, was the Acme Hyper Rattle. The Hyper Rattle is phenomenal. It's a very heavy lure. You can get down quickly, has great action, very durable, and has been very reliable. I was able to catch I caught two 29-inch walleye last year on it, and one of those will be going on the wall. I'm looking forward to seeing that. But it was the biggest walleye I had ever caught. I caught plenty of walleye on it. I only had last year to kind of use it and try it out. These might be a little bit more expensive, but they are worth it. So after that, though, moving on, my second lure that I would go to would be the clam leech spoon. The clam leech spoon is also a very reliable. I like to use it on my second rod if I'm using one. If I have a dead stick set up, I like to put that there. Now, while I'm jigging the Hyper Rattle a little bit more, I might be working that. Instead, on the side, I'll have that sitting there, and if I need to, I can pick that up if the fish is more interested in that. Now, the important part with these would be the tail on the end. The tail would be the most important part of this lure. I've noticed, after using it over the last couple of years, that as that tail starts to go, you probably aren't going to get as many fish. They're less interested in it. It doesn't look as enticing to them. So there is ways that you can add that on there or redo it if you need to. So don't always think you have to just throw the lure away. Moving on from that would be this PK Flutter Spoon. They offer a bunch of different sizes in these as well. This is just one of them I dug out of the tackle box. Offers 2 trebles on it. Has a lot of flutter to it. I mean, it gets the fish active. I really have enjoyed using that. I've kind of stepped away from it a little bit, but whenever, my lures aren't working that I'm using, that's something I go to right away. And then next would be this flutter spoon. Now, this thing is similar to that leech spoon. I actually found this at a gas station in South Dakota, middle of nowhere, picked it up, tried it out, caught the biggest fish at the time of my life for walleye. And moving on from that, we kind of have the old reliable, the buckshot. You got the rattle that comes with it. It's also a little bit heavier. It's a great lure. I've kind of moved away from it a little bit, but whenever anything else isn't working, once again, it's something you can go to and really try if you're not getting any fish. Moving on from that, I wanted to talk about a few of the rods I used this last ice season. It was the first year I got them, but these are the Frostbite rods. Now, they offer 2 different kinds. They have, the first series is your Twilights, and then after that, it's about double the price, but you got your Vanta Black. There is some differences between the rods, so if you're interested in them, I would go check them out. We'll talk about them more another time. But I do have a few of these rods with me I wanted to go over. And the first one's a 37-inch medium light. It's called the Smoke Show. This is the Twilight version of it. It does offer a reel seat, which is really nice. And I have caught plenty of big walleye with this. Just because it's a medium light, don't think you can't catch anything bigger. It has a great backbone on it, similar to their medium rod they offer, which we'll be getting to here in a second. Also, a rod I had ordered from them was the 39-inch. This is a drench. And, I didn't get to use it this last year. I'm looking forward to trying to use it this year. This is a multi-species rod. It is longer for sure, but it could be used as a dead stick too. So there's a lot of different things you can do with it and be versatile. So to that medium rod I was talking about here, we have the True Grit. This is probably my favorite rod from Frostbite. And so this is a 38-inch medium. This is their Vanta Black series. And they do offer a black sleeve that comes with this to put around your rod here and the handle. but I don't have it on this one. These ones don't offer the reel seats, so you would have to tape it on with electrical tape and make sure that that reel is on there. These rods are phenomenal. The backbone on them is great. I like to fish that along with the medium light here, the smoke show. I like to do one of each. It gives you a different feel. And so here's the other rod. This is the same rod, but on this one we have our black sleeve that they give you when you order this, and you'd kind of just put that on there. You might have to heat shrink it a little bit, and then you just put some tape around it. So with these rods, though, I've used the Fluger reels. Fluger reels are phenomenal. I absolutely love them. They do offer some reels out of their website. I have some. I'm going to be trying them, so we can talk more about those another time. Now, for line on these, the last thing I wanted to talk about. It's very important. Some people might like their old ways and stuff like that, but Suffix 832 ice braid, all right? So that's the line I use on these. Now, the pound test might differ depending on the rod and what you're going for, but then on the end of that, you put a fluorocarbon leader, and I'd make that a couple feet long. You'd tie those lines together, and the feel on those that you get is just a lot better. You get better sensitivity, helps with the ice and the freezing and everything like that. So, well, everybody, thanks for watching today. I wanted to surprise you a little bit here. I got a new fish finder, and we already have a live scope, but we're going to be trying out a new one this year and hopefully filming a little bit, getting some of that screen on some of the future videos so you guys can actually see the fish and everything. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. I'm looking forward to giving you guys more content as we get into the ice fishing season. I have a few videos I will be releasing that I have made from last year. I never got to post. So make sure you got your notifications on and you're looking forward to some more videos. Thanks, guys. Peace.